is my 2025 makeup wrapped. All my favorite makeup products from the year, both drugstore and affordable. At least if you want your makeup to look like mine. I'm a girl who tries a lot of stuff, so if I'm consistently using it, you know it's good. If you follow me, this should be no surprise to you. I use the Kosas Air Brow in dark brown pretty much every day. It's the easiest way to fill in your brows, especially if you're kind of lazy like me. I'm really messy with it, and I clean it up with a Q-tip. I like my brows to look as natural as possible, and I feel like it does that. If you're someone that has really stubborn brows, this Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. Eyebrows will not move with this. I haven't found a high-end brow gel that holds like this does. I never really liked eye patches until I tried the Rhode ones. I can't stand when they slide all over your face and these stay put. Super cooling, and I feel like it really does make a difference. I have a really small face, so they look bigger on me than most people, but oh well, I don't really care as long as it works. With every product, I'm trying to show a high-end and a drugstore version. Favorite concealer of all time will always be the Natasha Denona High Glam. It has such good coverage, it's silky, it barely creases. My drugstore favorite is the Catrice True Skin Concealer. In the summer, I religiously use this. To me, it's very similar as the Natasha concealer, and I think that's why I love it so much. I use a lot of concealer on my lids. I feel like it makes my eyeshadow last longer, and it just looks way more seamless. My favorite eyeshadows will always be Patrick Ta. This is the light shade of his new palettes. I don't really know what they're called. Essential Artistry Edit Eyeshadow Palette. Okay, I'm gonna speed through the eyeshadow since it's not really the point of this video. Affordable option is the ColourPop Glowing Coconuts palette. Also, the Morphe eyeshadow palettes. Those are my number one. I just couldn't think of them in the moment. I like those better than the ColourPop though, just thought I'd add. This mascara combo is my holy grail. Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize Mascara. This is my favorite volumizing mascara. It's so black and it really thickens your lashes. And the Kosas Soul Gazer Mascara. I know my followers are sick of me talking about this. This helps to lengthen and separate my eyelashes, especially in this inner corner. For drugstore, it's always going to be a Maybelline mascara. I love the Colossal Bubble Mascara. This has mixed opinions online. I like that it's not super wet, so it doesn't weigh my lashes down. This is the Falsies Lash Lift Waterproof. Anytime I'm going somewhere tropical, I'm bringing this because she does not move. This video is going to be a long one if you can't tell. I like to be thorough. I'm sorry. This is literally why I moved my setup, because I hope you would see my cat in the background. These Amazon lash clusters. Make sure I have these linked, but oh my god, they're my favorite of all time. If you're a winged eyeliner girl, you need these. With and without, I feel like it makes the biggest difference. I use a 16 and a 14, and I really feel like it lifts my eye. These are the only eyelashes I've ever got compliments on, so I feel like that says something. Affordable products had the best primers in my opinion. I love the NYX Face Glue and this Maybelline Grippy Primer. You can see I put a good dent in it. Love that this feels like a serum. Hate the feeling of a really thick primer, so I think that's why I love this one so much. It's really hydrating and it helps to build coverage. It gives you a nice little glow. For a high-end, I'm gonna be honest, I did not like this the first time I used it. The Iconic London Underglow Primer. You have to shake it, and once you do, it gives you the most glowy but blurred skin. I feel bad for talking crap about it because now I love her. My favorite foundation is the Natasha Denona High Glam. It's a dry skin girlie's dream foundation. Have to include the CL Skin Tint. I love this. It has such good coverage, looks better as you wear it throughout the day. And my favorite drugstore foundation, technically Skin Tint, the L'Oreal True Match is really, really good. I want more coverage today, so I'm going in with the High Glam. I always warm up my foundation into my skin with my finger. You want to get an even thin layer with your foundation for it to look the best. I didn't spot conceal before, so you can really see the coverage this has. I hate the word obsessed, but I am obsessed with the finish of it. Honorable mention is this House Labs foundation brush. Perfect density, and I love the shape of it. I can really get around my brow. I'm going to skip this step today, but the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. If you have acne, you know about this. But my skin's actually doing really good, so I get to skip this today. Cream Contour, the Westman Atelier Biscuit. I really feel like this is undefeated. Especially because I'm pale, I need something a little bit more cool toned. Also love Morphe's bronzers. The bronzer stick and the little pins. These are a game changer. I love using it for my nose. I can like really draw out where I'm trying to contour. This summer, I use these a lot because it's the perfect amount of product. But like, is this not the most perfect shade? Blush is the hardest category for me to pick because there's so many good ones. I think the best affordable option are the Morphe Cheek Thrills because you get 3 different products in one. Love the shade Blind Date. It's my most used one. But you can't go wrong with one of these 3 high-end. Patrick Ta's blush duos. We all know and love her. House Labs Glossy Balm Stick, specifically the Glassy Ginger shade. I use this all the time. And then the Huda Beauty blush filters. I think I'm going to use this one today. This is Strawberry Cream. I've never used this shade before, but I love the formula of these. Forgot how pigmented these are. They blend out well and they're really long lasting. When I put this much on, I always just tap over it lightly with my foundation brush to tone it down. Same Natasha concealer. Biggest concealer hack is to blend it out with a little concealer brush before you really blend it. Helps to distribute the product evenly so you don't get any like cakey spots. And reverse contouring your nose is better than actually contouring it. Real Techniques setting brush is so good for concealer. Chanel Swirls put me onto this. I cannot say her name with my Invisalign lisp, but this brush gives you the most flawless under eye blend. I've been addicted to the Kosas Cloud Set and Candy. This time of year I always have really dry under eyes, and this does not make them like this one, and of course the Huda Beauty powder are my all-time faves. Blurs, but it doesn't like fully take away the glow. Being completely honest, I always use high-end powders. I think they're just worth it. I would recommend the L'Oreal Blurfection powder. Miss Shelby Ann used that all the time and her skin looks amazing, so I trust recommending that. I love the pressed version of this powder too. I like to use the puffs and the centers on my face. That's just how you look the most airbrushed. I've been loving glowy bronzer, especially because I have dry skin. Love the Hourglass bronzer. Always tap my bronzer on like this. I'll never drag because it just disrupts everything. Morphe Cloud Light powders in like a darker shade. I think this works amazing as a bronzer. The Kosas Blushes Life and Hype is one of my favorite blushes ever. This is my favorite shade. I think it's the perfect cross between baby pink and peachy. I see what I mean with this powder. Like it's set, but there's still a sheen to it. If you're a glowy girl, you will love the Kosas. Kosas Cloud Set setting spray is my most used. I'm about to hear on it, so I feel like that's a sign it's my favorite. I love that it doesn't completely alter the finish of your makeup. If I want to stay on the semi-matte side, I'll use this. For a glowy girl, the Iconic London setting spray is amazing. I like the L'Oreal setting spray way more than the one size one. Lip liners are a hard one to choose. I'm gonna say my favorite affordable are the Morphe lip liners, especially the shade Girl Talk. Everyone always asks me what shade I'm using when I wear this. I've recently discovered the Kylie lip liner and Comes Naturally. It's my perfect nude. I don't know, something about this I love. Wear it with her gloss in the same shade. Yeah. Stunning. Favorite affordable gloss without a doubt are the Maybelline Lifter glosses. These are better than a lot of high-end ones. Just perfect. One last mention, and I know this video is so long, I'm sorry. Ray mascara for your bottom lashes. I always used to use brown mascara on my bottom, and I got sent this from Thrive. Life-changing. I didn't like the stark color difference between a brown and a black, and I feel like this is just perfect. It blends in way better. And now I am bad bitchified. I think the skin quite literally looks flawless, and those are all my favorite products to create it. I hope this video is helpful and you all love these products as much as I do.